Today, I'll show you the easiest way to learn Figma for creating a website prototype with clickable buttons, and then use AI to turn this design into a proper website on WordPress, and then edit it using drag and drop like this. Also, everything is free. This is a Figma crash course in just 5 minutes, and if you're new here, my name is Rohan. We publish 5 videos a week for online businesses, so welcome to the channel and let's begin. First, let's go to the Figma site and create an account by clicking Get Started for free. Then use a Google account to sign in. Now we'll come to this dashboard, and the fastest way to learn Figma is to import a template and edit that. So let's click on Explore Community, and then we'll come to this library. Now let me go to the search bar and type travel, and then we'll get some templates like this. So you can go and preview it, and then on the left, click Open with Figma. Then we'll come to this Figma workspace. So to zoom in, you can press and hold Control and then scroll with your mouse to go in and out. And here is our design template. Let's create the site's first page by going to the top and clicking on the frame option. Now this section opens up and we can select the frame size based on the device. Since this is a website, I'm going to go ahead and select desktop. So you'll see this box open here titled Desktop 1. I'll double click it and change the name to landing page. Okay, next I'm going to drag and put all my landing page elements into this frame and then stretch the landing page window. Then it's time to start editing this. So you can double click on any part to select it and then make edits like this. You can also use this left sidebar to select each element, and some of them have these lock icons, so we can unlock it. Okay, first let's change the background. I'll simply drag my image in from my computer into this workspace. So I'll find the image in the left sidebar, then delete the previous image by selecting it and hit delete on my keyboard. Okay, so now my image is under all this text. Now the text is so wide that it can't be seen well. So I'll select it, then use this option to change it to black. Then I'll drag it down here so that it's against a blue background. Similarly, I'll edit the subtext here. So let's make the navigation menu text black. I'll double click to select the element and then edit it. I'll change the color using this option in the right sidebar. Now you can click the paperclip to detach style and then click this box to pick your color. Now to edit this button, in the left sidebar, I'll select this rectangle, and then in the right sidebar under stroke, I'll click this plus button. I can then click and drag here to increase or decrease the width. Next, I'll double click the logo and edit it. Alright, now let me show you how to change the fonts here as well. I'll go to these navigation points, and instead of alerts, let's change it to about. Then under the text section of the right sidebar, I can click here to see the different fonts and then choose one. So let's go with this one. Now, instead of doing each one individually, I can hold the Alt button on the keyboard and drag the About button to duplicate it. Then I'll just replace these old options like this. Figma automatically shows you if the spacing is even with these orange lines. So I can adjust this. And just like this, we can edit the entire page section by section. And in the end, we should have something like this. Alright, now let me show you how to make this an interactive prototype. Let's go and click on the frame option on the top and then select desktop like before, and then make this our about page. Now let's go back to the library tab and search for about and select a template and click open in Figma. Now there's a few options here, so I'll select it, right click and copy. Then I'll head back to the previous tab and paste it here. I'll quickly make an about page using these elements, and at the end you should have a design like this. Now let's link this about button on this page to the about page that we just created. So select the about button, then in the right sidebar go to the prototype tab. Next to interactions, I'll click on this plus sign. Now here I can add an action for a click. Using the drop down, I'll select navigate to, and by the way you can set all of these different types of actions too, whichever one you want for future, but for now I'll just select navigate to. And then below that, I'll select the about page. Now you'll see this type of arrow appear from the button to the page. The next option is to add an effect like a dissolve or a slide in. So select it and you're done. This way, we can add more pages and create an interactive website layout. One important fact, adding images, fonts, and other customizations can slow down even a new website and then drive away customers. So, whenever you're building a new website, remember to first install a free plugin called Airlift. And you should see a 90+ speed score like this. This will also ensure that your site stays fast even as you add more things to it. Alright, now let's come back to Figma and turn this design into a website. So let's go to the top bar, click this resources icon, then select plugins and type Figma to WordPress. Alright, this is the one. Select it and this window will open. Now I'll enter my email ID and then the URL for my Figma page. Next, we need to select our frame, which has our pages. So I'll select this and click this plus icon in the plugin. Then I'll select the about page and click add another page in the plugin. Then click continue. So it might take a couple of minutes for the AI to analyze the page and build our site. Once it's done, we can click preview to see our site. Now we need to sign in here with Figma. So let's do that. And here's our website. The buttons are functional as you can see, and I can click here to take me to my WordPress dashboard. I can also go back to preview and click get the theme, click the publish button, then select the free option here. And after a minute or so, we'll be redirected to this dashboard. And I can click here to open my site and launch my new WordPress dashboard like this. Also, in this 3-minute video, I'll show you our new free plugin to triple your site speed. You're really going to thank me for this later. So click here and I'll see you there.